Hi everyone, now that you've managed to log into NMIT, so you're now seeing your name up here after you've logged in, let's have a look at one of the courses. So this is a standard sort of format for an online course. You'll find tutor information and contact details where they tell you a little bit about themselves, and if we just scroll down the page you'll be able to see their contact details and how you'll be able to ring them at NMIT. In the middle here you should see just a brief outline of what the course is about and maybe a couple of points of interest. Moving down the page a bit more, we'll find general course information. So there are two things here I'd like to talk to you about. One is course announcements. This is the forum, so this is where tutors will post information and add a new discussion topic, which of course then you'll be able to reply to or add questions of your own. There are two types of forums on the NMIT Online sites. One is course announcements for tutors to be able to communicate with you on a weekly basis or twice a week. And then we have the coffee forum, which is quite a good little forum for you to be able to put up discussion points of issues you may be having or trouble that you may be having with your course. Quite often other students will be able to aid you in what's going on. So moving down a bit further, you'll find some key information. Now, every course has a course outline. Clicking onto that screen and then pushing OK, a course outline will come up for you. As I said, every course has one of these, and within the course outline, you'll see lots of information that's very relevant to the course. Again, you'll see tutor details and how to get hold of them. If we move down a bit further, the first thing you should see is some sort of welcome note to say welcome to the course. This is what the course is about. Perhaps a timetable of how online lectures, how you need to be thinking with your own time management, whether there's any prerequisites to this course. Program regulations are also here, but you will also find the main copy of these on the New Zealand Diploma of Business online homepage. So moving on a bit further, you'll find lots of information. One key bit of information is late assignment policy. So without communicating with your tutor and by not handing in an assignment on its due date, there will be no extension of time and you will lose 20% of your total marks for the first day it's not handed in and 10% for each subsequent working day after the due date. Really important, people, to keep in communication with your tutors to let them know what's going on. So also within a course outline, you'll see what is it that are course requirements, anything that a student needs in order to successfully complete their course. For this particular course, students need to have access to broadband and a Skype account and a headset for meetings. Again, not necessary for all courses. You just need to read through the course outlines of which course you're doing to see what it is that you are required to have. Assessment requirements. Now every one course is different. For this particular course, the final exam, there is none. Hallelujah. But for others, there will be an online testing format. So you'll just again have to look at the assessment requirements to see what it is that you will need to do in order to pass successfully. Now every course outline will have the learning outcomes. These are the things set by NZQA, and they tell you exactly what it is that you're meant to learn and how much weighting or percentage to each learning outcome will be assessed. Again, then you'll go into further information regarding the courses, and then you'll come to a summary of assessments and due dates. This is when you look at when it's due. It says here by 8 AM. It's a proposal on the 11th of March. Again, every course outline will be worded slightly different, but you should be able to see a summary of your assessments and due dates. Now just going a little bit further into the Moodle page, there may be some academic resources or some how-to guides. Again, you just need to click on these points and it will bring it up in a separate window. Okay, so just briefly to go through it, every topic is in order here. Go into the week 1 activities. What you'll see is the information that you need for that week. Work through the activities for the week and it will tell you what you need to do. This is what you'll follow for each topic, and any PowerPoints or other information will be given. We hope you enjoy your study with NMIT Online.